Hey everybody, it's Saturday. I'm here at the Northwest Houston office, and we just got done with our training with WSB and WLB, and I had quite a bit of participation today. It was exciting. One of my associates was on Zoom. Another one was right here with me. Um, was with it, and I had another one that came in for the BPM. We got him signed up for his license. I got about four people um, studying for their license exam, five people studying for the license exam, and so this is exciting, right? And so we're, you know, get to the point. I've gotten to the point where I realize it's all numbers. So if I do 40 appointments, I'm going to get six pieces of business. Okay. Now, whether they're a term policy or they're a index universal life, that all depends on who I'm getting in front of, right? If they've got some money, they got some discretionary, they got their emergency fund already enough in it where, you know, I feel comfortable putting them in a permanent policy and not worrying about them having a lapse of income and lapse in their policy and getting a charge back. Okay, so they, it all depends, right? And so I'm starting to look at what's happening in the world right now. Where they just passed this new um, the Inflation Relief Act. With that, they've raised the short-term capital gains, which means whether it's cryptocurrency or you have a real estate that you've had for less than a year, and you're in the upper level income, you're making $500,000 a year more, you're going to pay 39%, 39.6%. So if you got a $500,000 in equity in a house that you're flipping in less than a year, you're going to pay 200,000 to the IRS unless you do a 1031 exchange. But right now that's tough because there's not a lot of inventory. So we have strategies that can actually help, get that equity out and not have to pay capital gains, not have to do a 1031 exchange, right? And save you a ton of money in taxes. So that's a new development. This ain't never happened before. They never had this strategy before, and taxes haven't been this high for a while, right? And so now this is new, right? So I'm like, realtors are paying attention, and um, real estate investors are paying attention for sure. Okay, so that's just a little, you know, tidbit there. But then when you realize, and I get my new people to realize that everybody needs what we got. It's just whether they realize it or not. The sooner they realize it, the better. That's why you plug them into the financial information, the financial workshops, financial literacy workshops, because it'll get them to see what they don't know. Okay, you don't know what you don't know. Once you understand, once you know, when you know better, you'll do better. All right. So we're getting them to understand that. So just exposure, exposure, exposure. It's just the numbers, though, man. You do 40 appointments. All right. You're gonna get there's a certain amount of business you're gonna do no matter what. Okay. So it's just numbers. And if they say no, no problem. But you said intrigue and disturb. Tell you what, I hear what you're saying, right? But everybody needs what we have. Sooner or later, you're going to realize that. And it's better to learn sooner than later. See, all these things, it just shows your confidence. But when you don't back up, it's in a boxing match, if somebody hits you with their best shot and it doesn't appear to do anything to you, they stop throwing punches. It's the same thing in this business. People stop trying to discourage you when they realize you don't get discouraged. Oh, follow me? All right, man. I think that's a good enough message right now. Have a great Saturday.